So back in 2013, I was consistently selling beats online, trying to make a name for myself, trying to get a consistent stream of income. And I'm not gonna lie, I hit a huge slump where I was not able to really find that lane. And ultimately, in my music producer career, I knew I wanted to make something of my music career and live fully off of that. And I found myself at a crossroads. So fast forward to 2014, I graduated from Full Sail University, and I found myself an opportunity to create music for TV shows. Another name for that is called sync licensing. Sync licensing is anything between making music for TV shows, film, advertisements, games, stuff like that. Really wanted to dig down this lane. I've heard about it from different friends and stuff like that, but didn't really know how to pursue it. In my eyes, I really assumed that it was just something similar to the scene in Forgetting Sarah Marshall, where he's actually like making the beats to the actual scenes of the TV shows.
Let's do this.
Okay, I'm ready.
The victim's penis was found behind the AC unit.
And I quickly learned that I was wrong. A lot of the music that these people are using for these TV shows are made by producers like you, made by artists like you and me, who basically sit there and make music all day and just have a large catalog that sometimes just sits on their hard drive or maybe goes to BeatStars or YouTube. It doesn't really find a home. Every single music producer can really get into this. Now, it doesn't matter if you're a producer who makes rock or if you're a producer who makes hip hop, whatever. If you're a lead guitarist of your band or whatever, it does not matter. I really believe that every musician can find a home with this lane. My job is to simplify that for you. I have 6 years of experience where I was working in the back end, learning about how these TV shows were made, really learning the ins and outs and being mentored by some of the greatest in the game. And I'm fortunate enough to understand that this gap really needs to be bridged between the music community and getting their music on these TV shows. It's a huge lane. And I think every single music producer, every single artist, every single musician can really benefit from going into 2022. This is a huge lane that is very slept on, and a lot of people assume that it's a hard process, but it's not. My job is to simplify that for you. We have a huge Discord community where we sit there and we help each other out by finding ways to get their music on TV shows. We have artists who are looking for producers who already have that gateway, that are already working with these TV shows that need music. We have different lists of music libraries. Music libraries are essentially a large music catalog that makes music for TV shows. You can think of it as BeatStars, right? BeatStars supplies their music for artists. We upload their beats on BeatStars. The artist finds that beat maybe through a curated playlist. That's very similar to how it works for a music library. Music libraries send out their music, sometimes playlists to these TV shows. They need different types of music for different types of scenes, and they put it on there. And I think that a lot of people assume that it's saturated, but it's highly not. I'm telling you right now, there's like 80 to 130 tracks per episode in a season. You think about 8 seasons, that's a lot of music. That's like 800 to 1,000, over 1,000 tracks in a single season that they need for TV, mostly instrumentals and some vocals as well. People assume that it's a hard process, but it's not. Like I said, what I would do if I were you, if you want to get started into this, I would really look at all the music I have, start structuring it properly. You can find videos on that on my YouTube channel, and then putting a sting on it, making sure that you understand what the concept of a sting is. It's very simple. It's just a hit at the end of a track. And then from there, I would move forward to looking at these lists and start contacting them and start supplying them with 3 to 5 tracks and try to get your name and foot in the door with these music libraries. And if you don't hear a response, don't take it personal. Just move on to the next one. Or if you get denied, don't take it personal. Move on to the next one. Like I said, we have a Discord community where it already has a list. You can go to excalibur0.com/free. You'll find a huge list. There's a lot of opportunity out there. I really think that you should double down on this coming in, especially with all this new forms of entertainment, music for television, music for film, music for video games. All that stuff is just music for entertainment. If we're thinking about how entertainment is shifting, you see a lot of virtual reality, augmented reality. There's music that needs to be made for that. We're the suppliers of that. So I would think that everybody should be the early adapters going on to the next year. It doesn't matter if you're still doing industry music for, rappers or anything like that. It doesn't matter if you're still in a band. It doesn't matter if you're a producer making type beats. You can still do this on the side and create a big lane for yourself, and you're making future assets for yourself. Tracks that I made 5 years ago, 6 years ago are still getting placed. I'm still getting paid for it. It still pays off. So I highly suggest you putting your foot on the pedal and doubling down on this and just taking all that music that's just sitting on your hard drive and finding it a home. This is your boy Excalibur Zero, the music producer you can grow with. If you want more information about how to get your music on TV, I do have a course that you can go through that's really in depth, but regardless, you don't really need to take the course to kind of learn this stuff. If you don't have the budget, then you can still go on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, or you can go on my Discord and still learn. We do live streams every Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I tell you why or why not your music would or would not work for TV by doing a live music critique. Please feel free to join us. It's your boy Excalibur Zero. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. We'll see you next week.